What is going on? What is happening? How y'all guys doing? Hey, Facebook. Hey, YouTube. Thank you so much for joining Let's Face It live show with your coach, Shakima S. Perry. So I'm super excited that you decided to join us tonight on Let's Face It. I don't know. I think it's the system. I don't know if it's my internet. I'm a little kind of pixelated. I can see on my screen here. Hold on. Let me see something. 1 second. That's weird. Let me see. I think it's my service acting up. Hold on. I'm gonna make sure that I can come in a little bit clearer. My internet is very low. But either way, we're gonna still jump in because as long as it's working and you can actually see me. Can you see me? Just let me know if you can see me because I know that is a little pixelated. So hopefully the internet will jump back on. But anyway, welcome to Let's Face It. I have an awesome topic for you tonight. So I'm super, super duper excited about that. And when you guys hop on, go ahead and share this live. I want other people to be blessed, to get this information because it's going to be very helpful to them. I'm telling you, it's very valuable information. And anytime I watch my videos and listen to the replay, I always say, and it's not saying the fact that I'm saying it, it's more so it's really valuable information. I'm like, wow, this is really, really great information. So definitely share this live video. Now, also, what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you the purpose of the show. What is the reason why I do this show? The reason behind this show of Let's Face It is really to bring up real life issues, real life topics that people are going through from day to day. A lot of times people don't have resolutions right away or maybe not sure of what to do when certain things take place, right? So I come in and I bring up issues. I bring up different scenarios of things that happen in life and I give resolutions. Also, I bring experts to do the same. So some things I don't know, some things I'm not sure, some things I have never experienced. So I bring experts to help when it comes to talking about certain topics and certain issues. So that's the purpose of Let's Face It. So that's why I'll let you know that. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna jump into the topic. I'm gonna give you the topic. So the topic tonight is really a great topic. I have some great nuggets to share with you. So season 2, episode 18, the topic is how jealousy affects your business. So this month is Entrepreneur Month. So all month we're talking about something dealing with business, entrepreneurship, things like that. The guest that come on is dealing with entrepreneurship. I know last week I had my first guest which was Jessica Rogers. And I have some other guests in the works that's coming in that are entrepreneurs that's going to explain some things about business that you may not know. We're going to break it down. We want to make sure that you guys get everything that you need when it comes to business. So that's pretty much today's topic is how jealousy affects your business. So we're going to go ahead and jump in. So I'm going to go ahead and give you some pretty much an issue, which is the jealousy part. So what issues jealousy can create in business? So what issues jealousy can create in business? So one issue that jealousy can create is competition. Competition. So jealousy can create competition. You compete against someone's God-given gift. So a lot of times with competition, what you're really doing is competing against someone that's gifted. So when we all have gifts, some people like that, we all have gifts. So you actually competing against someone else's gift, right? And by doing that, that creates anxiety and fear. Okay, how does that create anxiety and fear? Because when you trying to compete with someone, right, it brings anxiety because you're like, oh God, I gotta beat them, and you're scared because you're gonna lose. Like that's what competition does to you. When you compete with someone, you have anxiety of that situation, and also you start to fear that you're gonna lose. Like it's a game, but it's not really a game, but you're making it into a game. So that's what competition does. So competition brings anxiety because you like, oh my God, oh my God. And it's fear because you feel like you're going to lose. And it's not really a game to begin with. So that's what competition does in business, right? Another thing that jealousy can create in business, right? Discord. So separation. So you can start not to work well with others because of jealousy. So when you become jealous, a jealous person, you start to not work well with others. You start not to get along with other people, and it brings division. So that's what happens when you bring jealousy into your business or jealousy into business in general, right? So it brings division. So you tend to not like anybody and you tend to not work well with others. Another thing, and this is what I just pretty much was going into, hating. So you start to hate on people. You start to hate for no reason. And this can lead to a broken relationship. So what happens is when you start hating on people because of no reason, because you're just jealous, because it may seem like they have more than you, that breaks relationships. So it's kind of similar to discord. So hating, when you start hating on someone, you just hate them for no reason. You don't have no reason to hate them. You just hate them because they're beautiful. I hate them because they're this. I hate them because of that. So that creates broken relationships. Another thing jealousy does, insecurity. You start to feel bad for yourself, and this can lead to depression. So now, when you're jealous, you start to be insecure. Now you're not sure of yourself. So in the opposite of insecure is security, right? So you feel secure, but now you start to feel insecure. You start to feel bad for yourself, and then you start being depressed because you're feeling bad. Woe is me, woe is me, woe is me. So that's what happens when you become jealous. So these are all the factors of jealousy. This is what happens, right? Start to be insecure. Now another thing that jealousy brings is disappointment, right? Another thing I have to there's another one I forgot to add, but I can probably add that as well. Disappointment, right? So you will be disappointed with the outcome of yourself. So anything you do, you're just disappointed with. It doesn't matter what it looks like, if it's good or not. You just disappointed, and you will feel you are not good enough, right? So you start to feel you are not good enough. So you're disappointed of any outcome. It could be a good outcome. So like, say for example, you're doing great in your business. So say someone is hit 6 figures in their business, right? And then you might have hit 5 figures in your business, and you feel like it's not good enough. That's not good enough. That's not good enough. And you just disappointed. And you disappointed for no reason. You just, because that's what jealousy does. It brings disappointment, right? Then you're not good enough. And then that's when you start to compare. So I forgot to add that, but comparison, you start to compare yourself to others, right? You start comparing. And I also added that in the last part. The last one is giving up, right? Giving up. So overall, all these different things I went through, all these things I talk about jealousy, that's what the end result is. The end result of jealousy will turn into giving up. Because now you're tired. You done stressed yourself out by competition. You stretch yourself out by not working well with others. You stretch yourself out because you're hating. You stretch yourself out because you're insecure. You stretch yourself out because you're disappointed. And then now you come to the conclusion of giving up, right? You give up because you feel you are not winning, right? because you are comparing yourself with people, with other people around you. So these are the issues. These are all the issues. And this is in business. I'm not talking about in life. These issues are in life too, but I'm talking about in business. And when you're doing business, that is not a good thing. That is not a good thing. So we're going to take a quick commercial break, and thank you for hanging on in there. When we get back, I'm going to give you a personal story. Okay, I'm going to give you a personal story of dealing with jealousy. Okay, and it could be on both ends. It could come from the business person. It could come directly to you. So I'm going to give you a personal story, and we're going to get into some resolutions to help you, to help people that you may know about jealousy, because jealousy is no good. I'm telling you, you have to get rid of it. It is not good at all. But what I'm going to do is we're going to take a quick commercial break. And when we get back, we're going to get into those resolutions. Okay. So go ahead and check out this commercial, and we'll be right back. Is life stressing you out? Feeling depressed? Have you lost your hope and faith in your dreams? Well, I have something that will lift your spirit. Unlimited faith when you think your faith has run out. This book will increase your faith to a new level. Pre-order your copy today. Go to www.gleebargaincenters.com. Okay, we are back. So I'm gonna give you a personal story, right? And also I'm gonna kind of tie it into things I've seen other people go through as well. But I'm gonna talk about myself right now. You know, I'm a very transparent person. I'm not someone to act like I got it all together, because I really, really don't. I don't at all. Like, I go through struggles just like the next person. I go through things just like the next person. And I'm going to tell you, this is two different things. I'm going to break it down. So one thing, you can be a jealous person and you can have jealous emotions. So those are two different things. So what I mean by that is a jealous person is always jealous. It doesn't matter. Like, they're jealous because you got your hair looking nice. They jealous because you got nice shoes. They jealous because you got a job. That's a jealous person. Like, overall, that's what they allow to feed in them. Meaning that, not saying they was born jealous. I'm like, nobody's born a certain way. What happened was they allowed jealousy to seep in so deep, it became a part of them. So that is a jealous person. I had to break this down before I get into the personal story. That's a jealous person, meaning they allowed that jealousy to seep in them so deep that it becomes a part of them. Yeah, you could still get rid of that, but it's a deep-rooted issue. And it starts from like childhood. It starts from certain things that you went through. And that's a tough one to get rid of. But that's what a jealous person is. Now I'm going to break down like this, and this is going to help you guys, because some of you guys may feel this way, like, oh, maybe I'm jealous or this and like that. So you kind of have an idea. So that's a jealous person. When jealousy comes in, they feel a way, which is a spirit, because jealousy is a spirit. That spirit comes upon them, and they allow it to seep in, and they turn it into something else. And now they just become jealous all around. Doesn't matter what it is, right? Now, jealous feelings. Okay, looks like somebody has a comment. Hey, Shatara, that's my cousin. How you doing? Thank you for joining. So a jealous feelings is when jealousy comes upon you, but you're not a jealous person, but you may just have a bad moment. You may be having a tough moment. So you may have an insecure moment, and then you look upon someone else and say, wow, they're doing better than me for that moment. And then you start to say, you know what? That's not good to be jealous. I need to celebrate people. It's going to be all right with what I'm going through. That's when you have jealous feelings. Just jealous, you're not a jealous person, but you have jealous feelings. So I had to kind of break that down so this makes sense of what I'm about to say. So me personally, I'm not a jealous person, but I do have moments of jealousy. And what I say that is like I have moments I could be feeling down or I'm not doing as well as I felt like I should be doing well. And I see other people and I tend to be, I feel a little jealous. Like, wow, like they doing good. Like I need to do better. Like, wow, they doing better than me. So it's a feeling I feel at times. And I'm being honest. I'm being transparent. I told you I'm gonna be transparent tonight because I want you guys to know that these are the things that may happen to you. You may feel these things, and I'm going to tell you how to deal with them. Meaning that when you're not a jealous person, you know that about yourself, and you start feeling jealous feelings, you need to pray and rebuke those thoughts. And you need to say, I'm not going to feel this way. I'm going to be happy for these people. I'm going to rejoice for these people because what's for me, what God has for me, is for me. So that's how you get rid of it and recognizing. A lot of times people that are jealous, they don't recognize they're jealous. And what happens is they become a jealous person because they're like, I'm not jealous. I'm not jealous. I'm not jealous. And they jealous as all outdoors. Like you are jealous. Admit. That's the thing. And that's the thing I do. Admit I'm feeling this way. You got to recognize and identify that you feel that way. And it's okay. You're a human being. You may have moments you're going to feel that way. We have a lot of moments of feeling certain ways all the time. You may feel angry sometimes. You may feel hurt sometimes. We're human. We're going to feel certain emotions. We're going to feel certain spirits and things that come upon us. But what do we do with those things? We got to pray and ask God to help us. We got to denounce those things off of our lives and say, hey, wait a minute. That's not my spirit. That's not my character. So recognize it. When you recognize it, it will help you to release it off of you. So that's what I'm trying to say. So I have moments of jealousy. Now, sometimes I had situations that people are jealous of me and I see it. I'm very prophetic. I'm a prophetess. So I don't want to get too deep, but I am. So I have people start to be jealous of me. And I can feel it, I can discern it, and I can tell that's jealousy. Or what I do is I don't stress about it. I pray about it, say, God, help them. Let them know that, God, you have great things for them as well. It's not only about me. I'm doing these things for God. I'm doing these things to help people. I'm doing this show to help people. God told me to do this show. I would not be on here. I don't even like going on lives, being honest, truth to be told. But I'm doing this thing to help you guys, to enlighten you, to open your eyes to certain things, maybe things that you might have been dealing with internally. You like, I knew I was dealing with this, but I didn't want to recognize it. I was a little ashamed. It's okay to feel ashamed. Oh, I felt ashamed because I felt jealous. Oh, wow, you felt jealous. You felt jealous. Now, what do you do next, right? So that's what I wanted to share. And as people had been jealous over me, I mean, I have seen it. And I pray about it. And I have seen other people. Let me tell you one thing about me, and I'm going to go into the resolutions. I mean, I'm pretty much giving you some resolutions, but the breakdown of the resolutions. So one thing about me, the Lord, this is what God does, because he knows my heart. I'm around a lot of women that are connected to me are women that people are jealous of. And the reason why God connects me with those type of women, because he knows that I know how to handle it. He knows that I'm not a jealous person and I let jealousy seep in. So he trusts me with them. They trust me with their what is it? They're like, I'm like their confidence. They trust me with their problems and things that they go through. They share those things with me because they know I'm not a jealous person and I'm going to get them back or just be an evil person. I'm not like that. So God will always connect me with women that people are jealous of. I don't know why. I tell you, I swear to you, I'm not going to say I swear, but I promise you, God does that. And he only does that because he trusts me with them. He trusts me with their heart. So a lot of times, women I have seen, because I've been around women that people are jealous of, I have seen the jealousy that they got. I seen the jealousy that was spewed at them. I saw the persecution that they dealt with because of jealousy. And it was very hurtful to see. It was very hurtful to see because it could get really deep. And we have to be careful and be mindful that, that jealousy is no good. We got to be mindful of that. We got to be mindful of our feelings. We got to be mindful of our thoughts and what we do and what we say and how we act. We got to identify those things. We can't walk around like, I'm not jealous. I'm not this. We're human. You're going to feel certain things that's not right. Now, what do you do after that? So what I'm trying to say is that jealousy is real and we need to get rid of it, especially in business, because business is not emotion. It's not about you. Business is a vision. So if you have a vision for your business, it's a vision for growth. So if people are jealous, so if you're hiring people and they jealous of each other, that's going to stop the business growth. And you don't want that. So that's why you yourself, if you a jealous person or you someone that have jealous feelings, you got to deal with those things. So that don't seep into your business. You can even be jealous of people you hire. That's not good. Some people are jealous of you're the owner and you jealous of them because they look like they doing better than you in a sense of appearance, or they doing better than you sense of certain things, or the confidence they have. People jealous of people's confidence. I'm like, come on now. We got to grow out of that, especially business owners. If you're going to be a business owner, not an emotional wreck. Okay. So let's go ahead and go to the resolutions because I didn't even get into it yet. So the first one we were going to talk about, I just want to share that. The first one we're going to talk about is competition. So competition, how to help when it comes to competition is learning that you have a gift, right? You have gifts, and your gifts can complement someone else's gift. So when you start to fight against someone else's gift, like if someone is gifted in the area, you can't beat them in that area because God has gifted them. So when you start to compete with the gift that God has given them, you're going to feel anxiety. You're going to feel fearful because you're stepping into the wrong shoe. You're stepping into a zone that you are not prepared to step into. It doesn't mean that they're better than you. They're just gifted. God gifted them. So you have to learn how to stay in your lane. Not saying, oh, stay in your lane like you don't know how to do nothing. No, stay in your lane means that you need to operate in your gift and make your gift shine and pay attention to your gift. Focus on your gift. And when you focus on your gift, it complements someone else's gift. And that other person can operate what they're supposed to operate in. Because both people can't be in the same lane. Both people can't be doing the same thing. If you're doing a collaboration with somebody, you can't do the same thing someone else is doing. Because it wouldn't be a collaboration. Collaboration, I mean, you're working together as one, as a team. So that is how you can get rid of competition. Focus on your gift. Knowing that you have gifts from God that God has blessed you with, and you are an asset to the assignment, to the project, and to the world. You are an asset. Know that. Be confident in that. Be confident in your gifts. So you don't have to compete. There's no competition when it comes to you. The only person you're supposed to be competing with is with yourself. That's it. No one else. Compete with the last year version of you. Compete with the 2020 version of you. That's who you compete with. You be like, that 2020 version was a hot mess. The 2021 version gonna be good. Gonna be somebody's gonna be explosive. Somebody's gonna go to greater levels. That's how you do it when it comes to business. It's not about you. Let's go to the next one. The next one is discord. So discord is when you don't work well with others. You have issues with others. Everything is a problem because you feel like you should be doing everything. You feel like you should be leading everything. That's another thing that messes you up. So discord, you have to learn to work with others. So that kind of goes hand in hand with competition. So when you start to work and operate in your gifts and stay in your gift lane, then you will learn how to work well with others, because now you can recognize people have gifts, I have gifts. We're going to go ahead and work together. This is a together thing. This is a team. If you're working on an assignment, if you're working on a collaboration, if you're working, this is a team thing. This is about both of us. This is about all of us. That you have to have an all of us mentality, not all about you. You ain't the end all be all. Right? And that's what it is. When you start trying to operate in everybody's gifts, you start to feel like the end all be all, meaning that no one can touch you. And that's a wrong mentality to have, because you're going to be feeling insecure and feeling the wrong way. You're going to start feeling jealous because you're in the wrong lane. So when you start, like I said earlier, focusing on your gifts, working well with others, knowing that you're a team with everyone, that is about all of us, is about us winning. When you say it's about us winning, that's when you can get rid of being divided, and now you work as a team, right? Hating. Let's get into it. You start to hate on a person. So that's pretty much goes hand in hand. You start hating. So because you know you have gifts, you know that it's about all of us, then you won't hate. What are you hating for? God has great things for you. What are you hating about? It's nothing to hate about. Like, it's nothing to hate about. What are you hating? Right? So competition, discord, and hating, that all together kind of ties in. So once you recognize your own gifts, you be confident in those things, then you start knowing it's about the team, it's about all of us, you work well with others, then there's no room for hate. That's it. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, you smack that right at the park. All those bad things, all those jealousy things, all those things will go out the window. Because now you start to realize that everything that you're doing is not right. And that's why you have to recognize those issues. That's why I had to recognize those issues. If I feel away, I'm going to check those feelings. So what we're going to do is take another commercial break. When we get back, I'm going to finish it off. I'm really, really over time because I'm talking so long, but hopefully you enjoying this. Check out this commercial and we'll be right back. Did you ever wonder how I created these amazing commercials? Do you want to learn how to create captivating commercials that sells? Did you ever want to learn how to create those cool countdowns for your lives? Whoa. How about a show intro that you can create a professional look for your audience to draw people to your content? And you can't forget about selling your products and services. These commercials will allow you to stand out from the rest and drive traffic to all of your websites and get brand new customers. Join me Thursday, March 11th at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You will learn how to create commercials and intros on 2 platforms, voiceover tools, sales strategies to increase your sales even more. Go to bit.ly/create commercials and register today for only $37 for a limited time. Don't miss out. All right, so we are back. Thank you guys for hanging in there. Y'all, I hope y'all enjoying this show. I know I'm talking and going, but I'm not going to be before you long. I got maybe about 5 to 7 minutes. I'll be off of here, but we're going to jump into 3 more things in resolution. So the next one is insecurity, right? Insecurity. You start to feel bad for yourself, and this could lead to depression. So that's when it talks about, that's when we go into not thinking about self. So when you have that secure or confidence in your own self and your capabilities and your abilities, that insecure feeling, you're not going to feel bad about yourself. You're not going to, it's not going to lead you to depression, because you start to realize that your gifts and talents are valuable. Your gifts and what you have to offer to the world is valuable. So what do you need to be depressed about? Right now, some of you guys are, in situations that you may say, hey, I want to start my business, or you in situations you may say, hey, I want to do something else. I want to do something different. I don't want to work my job no more. I want to be full-time. I want this, that. You have all these different scenarios in your mind. You can do all of those things. You can be full-time. I'm full-time. I'm a full-time entrepreneur. Now, ask me the question, how long I've been working. I've been working for over 20 years at a job, but I had to be prepared for that. I had to prepare myself. I had to prepare myself mentally, emotionally, because you don't get a paycheck. I don't get a paycheck every week. I got to make my own money. So you got to be ready for that. And one thing to help you get ready for that, you got to get rid of jealousy. You got to have a mindset that you have an abundance mindset, not a scarcity mindset. That what I mean by that abundance mindset, meaning that I'm looking at life in an optimistic way, that I can do more, I can be more, I can go further, instead of like, oh, I'm scared I'm gonna lose everything. Because anytime you go full-time entrepreneur, you have to have abundance mindset. You cannot go full-time and don't have that, because you would think that you're gonna lose everything. So you have to have that mindset. So that's why you have to be in position of not being insecure, but being secure in yourself, being secure in God, that God has you. Have faith and believe. That's what you need to do. So you don't have to be insecure. You don't have to be in depression, right? Disappointment. You'll be disappointed with the outcome of yourself, and you feel you're not good enough. And the only reason why you may feel you're not good enough, because you don't believe in yourself. You got to believe in your gifts. You got to believe in your abilities. You got to believe that you're great. You got to believe that you can do this. You got this in the bag. You got to start talking to yourself right. Talk to yourself every day. I talk to myself every day. I'll be sitting here tired. Last night I pulled a post and I was done. But I was like, Shakima, yo, you killing it. You doing a good job. You a full-time entrepreneur. You paying your mortgage. You paying your stuff. You paying for this. I got extra stuff I'm paying for. I ain't gonna tell y'all what I'm paying for, but I'm paying for other stuff. And I'm like, okay. And then today I got a nice chunk of money today. I said, thank you, Lord. Hallelujah. Because of hard work. You got to work hard, man. It ain't easy. It ain't easy being me. I know some people look at me like, oh my God, Shakima is doing so great. Oh my God. Oh my God. It's not easy being me, honey. Trust you me. I have moments I cry my eyes out. I have moments I'm like, Lord, are you hearing my voice? Come on. It ain't easy. Right? So disappointment. So you won't be disappointed when you believe in yourself and knowing that whatever you do or whatever success that you have in your life, even if it's a small success. Say, for example, you someone that might have lost your driver's license. I'm going to tell you this, driver's license. You 40 years old and you lost your driver's license and you got your driver's license. That's success. That's something to celebrate. So celebrate each milestone that you go through. Celebrate it so you won't be disappointed. And don't compare yourself to others. Don't do that. You are good enough. I'm going to say it again. You are good enough. You good enough to run a multi-million-dollar business. You're good enough to run a multi-billion-dollar business. That's how good you are. You got to know that. You got to think that about yourself. The Bible says, whatever a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. So whatever you think about yourself, that's what you are. But if you think you're a billionaire, you're a millionaire, you got this together, you are that. And start walking like that. Have the mindset of a millionaire. Have the mindset of someone that's wealthy. Get the poverty mindset out of here. Stop thinking that you're going to lose everything. You're not. Stop it. I know I'm going in, but I just feel like I need to say that. You are good enough. And the last one, giving up. You can't give up. You know why you can't give up? Because people are watching you. I know it doesn't seem like they are, but by you going after your dreams, your goals, doing what you're supposed to do, people are watching. Just like this show. I don't get a lot of views sometimes. But people are watching me. I know they are. Some of them tell me. I know they're watching me. But it's not about them watching me. It's about purpose. Whatever you do has to have a purpose. Your life is a purpose. What you do is a purpose. Your job is a purpose. You there for a reason. Everything you do is a reason. Nothing you do is just happening just to happen. You're doing it because it's purpose behind it. That is why I do this show. I don't do this for views. If I did this for views, I would have quit a long time ago. I don't do this show for views. So whatever you do, have a purpose. So you don't give up. Don't give up. Don't give up. You hear me? And I'm saying it because I know people need to hear this. Don't give up. I don't care what you face. I don't care how it looks like. I don't care how it smells like. I don't care what happens. Don't give up. You may have a setback. Take a break and come right back. Take a break and come right back. Do not ever lay down for years. Lay down what you're supposed to do for years because of something that happened in 1969. Forget about it. Don't give up. I know I'm going in tonight. I'm sorry. I just feel, I know y'all like, whoa, she go. Because I just feel that in my spirit that God is speaking through me to tell you that he has you. You are not going to fail. You're going to win. Do not think of failure. You're going to win. Even if you fail, it's a part of your process. Keep going. Okay? All right, so that's the last one. I just want to tell you this. The Bible says, a calm and peaceful and tranquil heart is life and health to the body. But passion and envy are like rottenness to the bones. Proverbs 14:30. So God wants you to be at peace. He wants you to be He wants you to be in good health. He wants you to prosper. That's what God wants from you. So being envious, being jealous is not going to help you it's not going to help you anything. It's not going to do anything for your life. It is going to bring you down. It's going to mess you up. So don't be jealous of nobody. And if you are a jealous person, ask God to help you. Get rid of those jealous feelings. Recognize you're jealous. That's it. Recognize it. Oh my God. Because some people feel like, oh, if I'm jealous, oh, I'm a terrible person. Or if I'm jealous, that's going to make me feel away. Or if somebody going to look at me. No, if you're jealous, get over it. Say, okay, let me stop being jealous. Let me get my mind right. That's it. Whatever. Like we get so deep. I'm going to say this real quick. And we're about to end. We get so deep with stuff. We get so super deep. Like, even when it comes to saying sorry, we get so deep to a point that we're going to die because we have to say sorry to somebody. Just say sorry. That's it. Just say, I apologize. I made a mistake. Some of us feel like they got vinegar in their mouth because they saying sorry. Like, I can't say sorry to this one. Say sorry. It's okay to say sorry. It's okay to say I'm jealous. Come on, get over it. We got to take that pride, push it to the side. We got so much pride. We human. We're going to feel things. We're going to do things. We're going to mess up. We're going to make mistakes. Just admit that you made the mistake and ask God to forgive you and move forward and ask God to help you. That's it. We get so caught up into stuff and it's stupid. It's dumb. Oh, wow. I felt this way. I talk about it all the time. Like and I know it's straight up off subject. I talk about it all the time. You know, I'm celibate. I've been celibate for almost 15 years. And I tell her all the time that I had time I want to have sex and I want to do certain things, you know, back in a long time ago. But I admit it and it'd be like, okay, then let me deal with it. It's like we got to deal with our issues. Stop running away from it. Let's face it. That's why this show is called that. We got to face our issues so we can grow. So we can grow. That's what it's about. Okay. Let's go. All right. So when you do all of these things that we spoke about, I'm not going to go over it again because we way over time. When we do all these things, when we do all of these things, it will prevent us from sabotaging our own business. So that's why we got to face these different things, these obstacles, these different things in business, so we can be prosperous in our business. And then when we have employees that do things like that and you notice it, you got to address that. You got to address it so you won't have your business sabotaged by other people. Okay. So I'm just going to share something with you and 2 more things and we out. I'm out your way. So I hope you enjoyed tonight's show. I know I was going in. All right, so you saw that last commercial. Tomorrow, I am doing a masterclass on how to create captivating commercials that sells, okay? Get your super low offer for only $37. It's not a whole lot. Go to bit.ly/create commercials. This class is going to teach you how to create commercials, intros, countdowns, how to sell. I give you different marketing techniques because I actually sold thousands of dollars of products and services because of these commercials, because of video, because video marketing can increase your sales up to 82%. I'm telling you, people are sleeping on video marketing. Do not miss out on this marketing strategy. So get your super low price for only $37 for how to create captivating commercials that sells. Go to bit.ly/create commercials. Okay. Check that class out. Go ahead. It's tomorrow. It's going to be live at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you cannot make it, it's fine. If you purchase the class, you can watch the replay. And I'm going to tell you, tomorrow's the last day for this price. Okay. The price is going to change on Friday. So if you want this price for $37, definitely jump on it because it's going to change tomorrow. Okay. Tomorrow's the last day. All right. All right. And just the last thing, if you want to join this show, you want to be a part of Let's Face It, you want to be one of my guests, you have something to share, you have a story, you have a business, anything, go ahead and email me. Let me get my email address up. Email me at purposetopromise@gmail.com. I would love for you to be one of my guests on the show. Purposetopromise@gmail.com. Email me, let me know what your name is, what you want to talk about, and we can discuss it further if you would like to be one of my guests on this awesome Let's Face It live show. And also, if you have any topics you want to talk about, email me too. Any topics, any concerns, anything you're struggling with, I will have guests. I will have someone to talk about it. If I can talk about it, if I can help, let me know. Shoot me an email. Let me know what topics or issues or anything you want to talk about concerning Let's Face It live. Okay? So let me know. So tonight we are done. We are done. Thank you guys for hanging in with me. I see y'all guys was hanging tough. I appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed the show. If you love the show, you love it, type love in the comments. Thank you. Please share this live as well because I want people to be inspired. I believe this show will really help so many people. So share it, okay? So y'all guys have a great night. I hope you enjoyed the show. Have a wonderful day and have a wonderful night. And I will be back on Friday. We have another topic to talk about. So you guys have a great night. It looks like somebody have a comment. Shatara, my cousin, said, love it. Thank you so much. So you guys have a great night. Thank you for joining. And what we gonna do? What? Let's face it. All right. Have a great night. Peace.